What if you didn't have access to social media sites for 24 hours? How would you react? What are your expectations going into this documentary?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like we're gonna find out something very interesting, something new, and we're gonna figure out a way to implement that into our documentary and use that as a guide to ask people very interesting and different questions.
Well, Rhea and I have had, we wrote down a bunch of ideas that we had for this documentary, and one of them was to go and interview people downtown or in our neighborhoods, just wherever we can, at school. And I think that by talking to people and getting their opinions on our topic for our documentary, it's going to help us be more creative with our documentary and maybe gain some different perspective. So we went ahead and interviewed students at York Mills.
Okay, can I interview you guys for my documentary? Sure. All right.
First question is, which social media site could you not live without?
Snapchat, probably Instagram.
How long can you go without checking your social media sites?
10 minutes. Maybe an hour, unless I posted something. Then I check it all the time.
Do you think the use of social media negatively impacts your productivity / daily life?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How?
Because I just am on it. It helps me that I just don't do my other work.
Do you think social media is an addiction?
Yeah. No, yeah, I do.
Do you think you guys are addicted?
Yeah. No, because as a punishment, I get my phone and laptop taken away for long periods of time. So I'm kind of used to it.
If social media sites were down for 24 hours, what would you do?
I'd probably just be really bored and go talk to my siblings. Same.
Can I interview you for my documentary?
Which social media site could you not live without?
Tumblr.
How long can you go without checking your social media sites?
Like a day. If I really try a day.
And if you don't check?
3 hours.
Do you think the use of social media negatively impacts your productivity / daily life?
Yes.
How?
Because it makes me procrastinate because I can't get off my phone when I'm on it. And I don't end up doing as much work as I should be doing.
Do you think social media is an addiction?
Yeah.
Do you think you're addicted to social media? Yes?
Yeah.
If social media sites were down for 24 hours, what would you do?
Wonder what my friends are saying. Can I interview you?
Okay, sure.
Which social media site could you not live without?
Probably Instagram.
How long can you go without checking your social media sites?
Probably 8 hours.
Why though you lying? Why you?
8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It doesn't include your nightly sleep during the day.
Nope.
Do you think the use of social media negatively impacts your productivity / daily life?
Yeah, I would say so. I get
How?
distracted a lot.
Oh. Do you think you're addicted?
Nope.
If social media sites were down for 24 hours, what would you do?
I'm not going on social media.
Interview you?
Yeah.
Which social media site could you not live without?
Probably Snapchat.
How long can you go without checking your social media sites?
day.
Do you think the use of social media negatively impacts your productivity / daily life?
Yes.
How?
It distracts me from doing my homework.
Do you think social media is an addiction?
Yes.
Do you think you're addicted?
No.
Why?
Because I can go long periods without using it.
If social media sites were down for 24 hours, what would you do?
Probably go hang out with my friends, not on our phones.
How would you text me?
I'd drive to their house.
Okay. Thanks, Christina. Which social media site could you not live without?
I don't use any social media anymore. I used to, but I quit.
Do you think the use of social media negatively impacts productivity / daily life?
Yeah, I used to. The reason why I quit, I was spending hours on Facebook, and I needed to reduce my use of my wasted time.
Do you think social media is an addiction, and why?
Oh, I think social media is definitely an addiction. But because I remember that I would pick up my phone first thing in the morning. But I think I've learned that it's not just the social media that's the addiction, it's the phone. Like I pick up my phone and I'm reading The Guardian, it's a newspaper from Manchester, and I read it on my phone. And it's the first thing I want to do in the morning is pick up my phone and look at my phone. And even though I'm not wasting time on social media on my phone, I'm still using my phone more than I would. I'll have to go Mr. Peterson's route and throw it away.
So I know you have 2 kids, and do you think social media or like phones in general have impacted them negatively?
Well, my kids are 10. They don't have phones yet. My daughter wants a phone, and I do not want to give her a phone. And that's becoming a real problem around our house. My son's okay. Yeah, they like to play on their various screen games. They're kind of addicted, yes, definitely. I noticed that their behavior really alters when we ask them to stop playing. It's really difficult for them. And the only way I could get that under control, instead of having it come from me, I set up time limits so that their time runs out and they know that their time runs out, and it's not daddy telling them to stop with the computer. They know that they've had their time and it's done. And otherwise they would be resenting me every time I told them to stop. So it's obviously an addiction. It's all timer programs. Like the timer program that Apple has, it's really simplified and it's not good.
Well, they want to make money from it. They want your kids to keep using it, like you get.
Yeah, but my kids are going to be addicted anyway, but I should be able to manage it. Like, limit it to half an hour a day or 45 minutes or an hour a day. It should be manageable. It's not going to make the kid reject the device because they can only get it for an hour. In fact, it makes them want it more because they're always left with a cliffhanger.
Sure.
So I think we're being underserved by those companies.
Could you not live without?
No, I'm kidding. I can live without all of them. Like,
Really?
yeah.
If you had to pick one, like what would be your favorite?
The only one that I actually use is Facebook, but I don't really use it for reasons that are, like I don't use it to post stuff, I really just use it because of the messenger portion, but the rest I can live without.
How long can you go without checking your social media sites?
I can go 72 hours. I can go 3 days. I've done 4. I've went camping once. Too much access to.
Nice. Do you think the use of social media negatively impacts your productivity / daily life?
I would say yes.
And why?
In the sense of, I wouldn't say it's in the sense of it keeps me distracted. I think what happens is there's too many things going on. You have to you have this person who wants to talk to you, this person wants to talk to you, and then it just starts adding on to stuff. So I think it becomes more of a nuisance in terms of trying to fit everything in.
Do you think social media is an addiction?
Yes.
Do you think you're addicted?
No.
Okay. If social media sites were down for 24 hours, what would you do?
Do what I normally do, which is continue my life. I use it to only communicate. Even then, when I don't have it available, it's not anything that's it's not.
Well, you did say 3 days that you could go with
Yeah,
it.
I'm not long.
You have an iPhone, right?
I do.
Can you go to your settings and check your screen time to see the amount of
Ooh.
times you've picked up your phone today?
Yes, I can tell you that.
How many times have you picked up your phone today?
It says 4 per hour with a total of 31 pickups. My first pickup happened at 6:30 when I woke up to turn off my alarm.
There are negatives and positives to social media, but the negatives definitely outweigh the positives. The negative effects of social media are both physical and mental. It can change your perception of the world and yourself, and not always for the better. Social media can be responsible for a number of things such as depression and anxiety, cyberbullying, and unrealistic expectations. Depression and anxiety. Spending too long on social media sites could be adversely affecting your mood. In fact, you're more likely to report poor mental health, including symptoms of anxiety and depression. Cyberbullying. Before social media, bullying was something only done face-to-face. However, now, someone can be bullied online anonymously. Today, everyone knows what cyberbullying is, and most of us have seen what it can do to a person. Smartphone addiction is often fueled by an internet overuse problem or internet addiction disorder. After all, it's rarely the phone or tablet that creates the compulsion, but rather the games, apps, and online worlds it connects us to. The size and convenience of smartphones and tablets means that we can take them just about anywhere. Like the use of drugs and alcohol, they can trigger the release of the brain chemical dopamine and alter your mood. Smartphone or internet addiction can also negatively impact your life by increasing loneliness and depression, fueling anxiety, diminishing your ability to concentrate and think deeply or creatively. While it may seem that losing yourself online can temporarily make feelings such as loneliness, depression, and boredom evaporate into thin air, it can actually make you feel even worse. The buzz, ping, or beep of your smartphone can distract you from important tasks, slow your work, and interrupt those quiet moments that are so crucial to creativity and problem solving. Instead of ever being alone with our thoughts, we're now always online and connected. Do you think you're addicted to your phone?
Oh yeah, for sure. If I'm addicted to my phone, no way.
Yes.
Not really.
My phone, of course. Every day.
No? Okay.
Of course I am. I'm always on that shit.
What about you?
I like this. I walk around with my phone in my hand.
Okay. No? Why do you say that?
I'm not. I hardly ever on it. I just use it when I have to. But I'm not the one who goes on the phone and constantly have to. Like, I'm talking to my coworkers, and they're on their damn phone when we're supposed to be socializing. Like, I get so mad. I had a couple of guys. I said, "Are you guys watching?" Oh no. I said, "Bro, we're supposed to be socializing.
Yeah.
My phone is in my pocket." I'm not crazy about the phone.
Can you go on your screen time and check how many times you picked up your phone today?
Yeah.
8 per hour.
8 per hour.
That's your applications, yeah. 8 per hour. And you used your phone for 9 hours today. Oh. Can you check your screen time and see how many times you picked up your phone today?
55. 8 times
Per hour? 55 times per hour?
I'm pretty sure. 55 times per hour. I'm always on my phone.
How many hours per day do you think you use it?
Every day, right now. I'm using my phone right now.
Can you check your screen time and tell us how many times you picked up your phone today? Or how many hours you used it for?
3 hours and 52 minutes, apparently.
Do you think social media has a negative impact on us? Like our generation, kind of, our age range?
Yes, it does.
How and why?
Cause like we share that affects other people in like different ways. Like whenever you post something about somebody doing something bad or something like that, there's always negative and bad about it because
It triggers people.
Yeah, exactly. It triggers people, and that person's being seen as a negative person. So like when they go out there,
And it may affect people's families and stuff.
It helps me procrastinate because procrastinate because like it will like stop procrastinate because like it no I can't say it and it's just like this to my answer.
She's judging.
I want to just head first.
Do your work.
You're such a cute boy, bro. Wait, which documentary is this?
He was trying to get a word and he was like,